Hello, friends, it's so nice to meet you. Hello, friends, hello.
Lesson 49. Karen and Peter at the horse races. Well, I like Trojan. He's a good runner.
He didn't run well last week. He ran badly.
I don't care. £1 on Trojan to win.
£1 to win on Trojan, lady.
Yes, please.
Here's your ticket, lady.
There you are, Peter. I've put £1 on Trojan.
You've put £1 on Trojan? Wait a moment. £1 on Sparta to win.
£1 to win on Sparta, sir.
Yes, please.
Here's your ticket, sir.
There you are, Karen. I've put £1 on Sparta.
Sparta's a slow runner.
He didn't run slowly last week. He ran quickly.
And he's a careless jumper.
He didn't jump carelessly last week. He jumped carefully.
Trojan's fast and he's careful. What's the time, Peter?
2:25.
Hurry, it's time for our race.
Right. Oh, Sparta's a good runner.
He didn't run well last week. He ran badly. Come on, Trojan, come on.
Come on, Sparta, come on.
Trojan's running well.
Sparta's running well.
They're both running well. They're running together.
Yes, Trojan and Sparta are running side by side.
Come on, Trojan.
Sparta's won!
No, he hasn't. Look, it's Trojan. Trojan's won. Hooray!
You've won, Karen.
Yes, I've won. Now, where's my ticket?
In your pocket?
No.
In your handbag?
No. Oh, dear. Trojan's won and I've lost my ticket.
Where is it?
I dropped it somewhere.
Let's look. Let's look carefully.
Lesson 49, Drill 1.
Listen to the examples. Well, I think he's a bad driver.
No, he's not. He's good. He's a good driver.
Well, I think he's a slow driver.
No, he's not. He's fast. He's a fast driver.
Now you answer. Well, I think he's a bad driver.
No, he's not. He's good. He's a good driver.
Well, I think he's a slow driver.
No, he's not. He's fast. He's a fast driver.
Well, I think he's a careless driver.
No, he's not. He's careful. He's a careful driver.
Well, I think he's a stupid driver.
No, he's not. He's clever. He's a clever driver. In fact, I think he's a good driver.
No, he's not. He's bad. He's a bad driver. Lesson 49, Drill 2.
Listen to the examples.
Am I really a bad driver?
Yes, you are. You drive badly. Am I really a careful driver?
Yes, you are. You drive carefully.
Now you answer.
Am I really a bad driver?
Yes, you are. You drive badly. Am I really a careful driver?
Yes, you are. You drive carefully. Am I really a careless driver?
Yes, you are. You drive carelessly. Am I really a slow driver?
Yes, you are. You drive slowly. Am I really a stupid driver?
Yes, you are. You drive stupidly. Lesson 49, Drill 3.
Listen to the examples.
She's a good typist, isn't she?
Very good. She types well. She's a fast typist, isn't she?
Very fast. She types fast.
Now you answer.
She's a good typist, isn't she?
Very good. She types well. She's a fast typist, isn't she?
Very fast. She types fast. He's a good driver, isn't he?
Very good. He drives well. He's a fast driver, isn't he?
Very fast. He drives fast.
She's a good teacher, isn't she?
Very good. She teaches well.
Time, time, time. Time, time, time. When I'm alone, time passes slowly by. Time, time, slowly passing, passing slowly. Time passes slowly by. The hands creep wearily around the clock. The sun climbs sadly up the sky. When I'm alone, all alone, time passes slowly by. Time, time, time. When we're together, time races quickly by. Time, time, quickly racing, racing quickly. Time races quickly by. The hands dash madly round the clock. The sun shines brightly in the sky. When we're together, both together, time races quickly by. Time races quickly by.
Lesson 50. Karen and Linda are at the market trying to buy some fruit. Linda, look at these oranges. They're cheap.
Lots of things are cheap today, Karen.
Things are cheaper in the market.
And they're cheapest on Saturday.
Look at those apples. How much are those apples?
20 pence a pound, lady.
That's cheap.
Look at these ladies. They're cheaper. 18 pence a pound.
Wait, Karen. There are some over there. 16 pence a pound. They're the cheapest of all.
Yes, lady. But these are better. Look.
Look at these, lady. They're the best of all.
These are smaller, but they're cheaper.
And better.
These are bigger, but they're dearer.
And better.
Smaller, cheaper.
Bigger, dearer.
Which ones are better?
We want the cheapest and the best.
Here, lady. Have an apple. Eat it and see.
Here, lady. Have one of these. Eat it and see.
Good.
This is good too.
You, lady. Have one of these.
Lady, you have one of these.
Oh dear, we'll never be able to decide.
Oh dear. I've eaten 5 apples.
And I've eaten 6.
Which are the best?
I don't know.
Do you want a pound of apples, lady? 20 pence a pound.
These are cheaper. 18 pence a pound. Do you want a pound, lady?
These are dearer, but they're better.
These are the cheapest and the best in the market.
I don't want any apples. I've eaten 5.
And I don't want any apples. I've eaten 6.
What about oranges? These are cheap. 5 for 18 pence.
These are cheaper. 5 for 16 pence.
These are better.
I don't want any oranges.
And I don't want any oranges.
You don't want any oranges?
You don't want any oranges?
That's 15 pence, lady.
15 pence?
Yes, you've eaten 5 apples.
And that's 20 pence, lady.
20 pence?
Yes, you've eaten 6 apples.
Oh, dear. We've eaten the apples. Now we must pay for them. How much did you say?
Lesson 50, Drill 1.
Listen.
These oranges are cheap.
But these are cheaper. These apples are dear.
But these are dearer.
Now you answer.
These oranges are cheap.
But these are cheaper. These apples are dear.
But these are dearer.
These cars are big.
But these are bigger.
These children are young.
But these are younger. These bananas are dear.
But these are dearer.
Lesson 50, Drill 2.
Listen to the examples.
This film is good.
Yes, but that one's better. This book is bad.
Yes, but that one's worse.
Now you go on.
This film's good.
Yes, but that one's better. This book is bad.
Yes, but that one's worse. This apple's good.
Yes, but that one's better. This driver's bad.
Yes, but that one's worse.
This tea is good.
Yes, but that one's better. This cigarette's bad.
Yes, but that one's worse. Lesson 50, Drill 3.
Listen,
Is it a good book?
it's the best I've read. Is it a bad film?
It's the worst I've seen.
Now you.
Is it a good book?
It's the best I've read. Is it a bad film?
It's the worst I've seen. Is it a good car?
It's the best I've driven. Is it a bad orange?
It's the worst I've eaten.
Is it a good beer?
It's the best I've drank.
Oranges are cheap today, only 5 pence each to pay. Cheaper and riper and better than the rest, the cheapest and the ripest and the very, very best. Apples are cheap today, only 3 pence each to pay. Cheaper and bigger and better than the rest, the cheapest and the biggest and the very, very best. Grapefruit are cheap today, only 6 pence each to pay. Cheaper and sweeter and better than the rest, the cheapest and the sweetest and the very, very best.
Lesson 51. There's something wrong with Karen and Peter's car.
Drive faster, Peter. We're late.
There's something wrong. Listen.
What's happened?
The engine's stopped.
Oh, dear, and we're late.
I'm going to have a look at it.
Oh, leave it. Let's go by taxi.
I'm not going to go by taxi. I don't like going by taxi. I'm going to have a look at the engine.
What's wrong, then?
The fan belt's broken and the radiator's boiling.
Oh, let's go by taxi.
No, there's a spare fan belt in the boot. I'm going to fix it.
Well, lend me 50 pence, then.
50 pence.
Yes, I've forgotten my purse.
You've forgotten your purse.
And I want 50 pence for a taxi. There isn't time to fix the fan belt.
All right. Here's 50 pence.
Thanks. And don't be late.
No, I'm going to fix it now.
Goodbye. Taxi! Taxi! Peter?
Oh, hello, Karen. You've come back.
Yes, there's a lot of people here. They're all looking for taxis.
Aha, so we're going to go by car.
Yes, hurry.
Wait a moment. There. I've fitted the new fan belt.
Good. Let's hurry.
we are. Everything's fine.
Drive quickly, Peter. We were late, and now we're later.
Oh dear.
What's wrong now?
I'll go and see. The new fan belt's broken. The water's boiling again.
Oh, dear.
Lend me 50 pence.
50 pence?
Yes, let's go by taxi. It's quicker by taxi.
Taxi!
Taxi!
Lesson 51, Drill 1.
Listen to the examples.
Is he going or staying?
He's staying, I think. What are you going to do? Is she drinking tea or coffee?
She's drinking tea, I think. What are you going to drink?
Now you.
Is he going or staying?
He's staying, I think. What are you going to do? Is she drinking tea or coffee?
She's drinking tea, I think. What are you going to drink? Is he eating meat or bread?
He's eating meat, I think. What are you going to eat? Is she writing a letter or a book?
She's writing a letter, I think. What are you going to write? Is he speaking French or English?
He's speaking French, I think. What are you going to speak? Lesson 51, Drill 2.
Listen.
What does he want, tea or coffee?
He's drunk the tea. He wants some coffee. What does he want, Paris or Rome?
He's been to Paris. He wants to go to Rome.
Now you.
What does he want, tea or coffee?
He's drunk the tea. He wants some coffee. What does he want, Paris or Rome?
He's been to Paris. He wants to go to Rome. What does he want, bread or meat?
He's eaten the bread. He wants some meat. What does he want, London or Paris?
He's been to London. He wants to go to Paris. What does he want, a French or German car?
He's had a French car. He wants a German car. Lesson 51, Drill 3.
Listen to these.
Where were you yesterday? At the office or at home?
At home. I don't like working at the office. Where was he yesterday, in Paris or Rome?
In Rome. He doesn't like going to Paris.
Now you answer.
Where were you yesterday? At the office or at home?
At home. I don't like working at the office. Where was he yesterday, in Paris or Rome?
In Rome. He doesn't like going to Paris. Where were you yesterday? In the cafe or in the restaurant?
In the restaurant. I don't like eating at the cafe. Where was he yesterday? At the cinema or at the theatre?
At the theatre. He doesn't like going to the cinema. Where were you yesterday? In the city or in the country?
In the country. I don't like going to the city.
There's a lot of things that I like doing. There are many things that I have done. Yesterday I traveled to London. Tomorrow I'm going to sit in the sun.
I like walking on the hills in the morning when it has rained the night before, when the grass is fresh and the sky is clear and it isn't going to rain anymore. We're going to travel to faraway places, places we haven't been to before, and look at the things that we haven't yet seen. Yes, we're going to fly away far from home.
Lesson 52. Karen and Peter are watching a film on television.
Who are you? Are you Dracula?
More fearful.
More fearful?
I am the most fearful thing in the world. I am...
This is frightening.
No, it isn't. It's funny. Charlie Chaplin's more frightening.
It isn't funny. It's horrible.
For the whitest, cleanest teeth, use Dental.
It's the adverts again. I'll turn down the volume.
Dental.
I don't like that toothpaste.
Ours is better.
Ours is the best.
And the most expensive.
No, it isn't. It isn't the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest.
There's the film again. I'll turn up the volume.
Oh, it's getting more horrible. Look.
Shh.
Are you the monster?
I am uglier.
Uglier?
I am the ugliest thing in the world.
Are you the mummy?
I am the most fearful thing in the world. I am the...
Something's wrong.
Oh, it's our television set.
It's a good set.
We need a better one. Oh, this one's broken.
It was the most expensive one in the shop. Peter, there's someone at the door.
What time is it?
It's late. It's 11:30.
Listen. There isn't anyone at the door. I'll go and see who it is.
Who is it? Who is it?
Is Mr. Clark at home?
This isn't Mr. Clark's house. He's our neighbour. He lives next door.
Oh, that was more horrible than the film.
And funnier, too.
Lesson 52, Drill 1.
Listen to the examples.
That picture's beautiful.
But this picture's more beautiful. That film is funny.
But this film's funnier.
Now you.
That picture's beautiful.
But this picture's more beautiful. That film's funny.
But this film's funnier. That book's interesting.
But this book is more interesting. That dog is ugly.
But this dog is uglier. That house is expensive.
But this house is more expensive. Lesson 52, Drill 2.
Now listen to these.
Which is more interesting, the book or the film?
Oh, the book's more interesting.
Which is more frightening, this film or that film?
Oh, this film's more frightening.
Now you.
Which is more interesting, the book or the film?
Oh, the book's more interesting.
Which is more frightening, this film or that film?
Oh, this film's more frightening. Which is more expensive, Rome or London?
Oh, Rome's more expensive.
Which is more beautiful, this picture or that one?
Oh, this picture's more beautiful. Which is more boring, this drill or that one?
Oh, this drill's more boring.
Lesson 52, Drill 3.
Listen to the examples.
Do you want a cheap or expensive carpet?
I want the most expensive carpet you have. Do you want an interesting or a funny book?
I want the funniest book you have.
Now you.
Do you want a cheap or expensive carpet?
I want the most expensive carpet you have.
Do you want an interesting or funny book?
I want the funniest book you have.
Do you want a boring or an interesting job?
I want the most interesting job you have. Do you want a beautiful or an ugly picture?
I want the ugliest picture you have.
Do you want an ugly or a beautiful house?
I want the most beautiful house you have.
I want a carpet, a very nice carpet, a carpet to put in my hall. Can I have that one?
No, have this one. You'll find it's more expensive, but never mind that. It's better than the other one.
No, I'll have another one.
More expensive, more expensive, the most expensive of all. I want a picture, a beautiful picture, a picture to hang on my wall. Can I have that one?
No, have this one.
But the other is more beautiful.
Never mind that. It's better than the other one.
No, I'll have another one. More beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful one of all.
Goodbye, Mary, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, Mary, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, goodbye. Goodbye, friends, it's so sad to leave you. Goodbye, friends, goodbye.